The morning breaks on the rest group of adventurers after staying the night at Slick Willie's.
I spoke to the sword, and it wants to be called George.
The group ventures downstairs, where Tor hopes to get Baron von Helmsdien to shed some light on the mechanical device. The one that was strategically relocated by Tor and currently in the possession of Dabberwick.
It might connect to a weapon system, but I'm more interested in seeing if anyone wants to play dice. I'll play some dice.
As soon as the dice are rolled, they magically return to Dabberwick's hand. A rift opens next to Silas that appears to be the Death Rift.
Hey guys, check this out.
The dice again return to Dabberwick's hand as another rift opens, this time next to Cammy. Cammy immediately closes her rift.
That fucker never taught me how to use these properly.
You need to focus your energy and visualize the rift sealing shut.
Silas's first attempt is unsuccessful. With a second attempt, Silas is able to close the rift.
Thank you for taking your leave.
Let's go visit Manchilla the blacksmith. We might be able to acquire some questionably sourced goods.
I try to stay on the proper side of the law.
He shows 3 very impressive items clearly crafted for a war troll due to their size and appearance.
A flaming longsword, gauntlets of power, and a shield of deflection.
While Tor continues to question him about trading in other items, it is clearly going nowhere.
I need rare metals to make my special pieces. If you bring the raw metal, I'll charge only a fair sum for crafting.
Tor realizes he got his information confused, and this really is an honest blacksmith. They should instead be thinking of investigating the shoreman's office. The group returns to where Dabberwick almost suffered the worst fate when he popped into the building unannounced. After a quick scouting mission, the group decides they need to return at night. But first, back at the tavern, Dabberwick works on his armor, while Tor communes with the sword.
Steve the sword is doing just fine.
The party takes to the empty streets of the Bone Docks, headed towards the shoreman's office. Dabberwick, knowing his armor gives him no chance of moving quietly, hides under a bush. Cammy decides she wants to approach the guard, which puts him on alert.
What are you doing out here at this hour?
I can't sleep and was simply out for a walk.
Are those lingerers behind you with you?
They are not, nor did I notice them.
Citizen, what are you doing out here? Keeping an eye on the ferry. She looks like she's up to no good. That makes sense. Have a good night.
Tor gets close to the corner of the building that has cracks that clearly show an attempt to enter. Tor moves to a bench in front of the door where he pretends to sleep so he can cast Mage Hand. Tor is confident that he successfully picked the lock, but the door doesn't budge. Tor realizes the door is magically sealed. Tor goes back to his bench and uses his Mage Hand to knock rhythmically 4 times on the door, but to no effect. Skander, watching from the shadows, realizes what's going on and steps forward with his rift cutter. After a moment, he calls out a spell, and there is a loud knock that is heard.
The door is trapped with a loud alarm that can trigger.
It is clear the room is covered in pressure plates, and it might take some time to disarm all of them. In the center of the room, there is a crate with a clear MacGuffin waiting to be freed from its captors.
I'll slip inside and disarm the traps with the door closed so the guard doesn't see. Here are a few coins to wedge under the plates.
Silas, clinging to the walls, slips inside with Tor. Dabberwick, fearing they are running out of time, runs to the guard to distract him.
The ferry stole my gold.
Dabberwick holds no claim other than the ferry is, well, a ferry, and the gold he did have he no longer has. Dabberwick manages to hold the guard for about 5 minutes before the guard is about to continue his patrol. When the ferry comes passing by, forcing the guard to re-engage and start a line of questioning to both of them.
The workers must have a way to disarm these plates. Search for a switch.
Tor notices scuff marks around one of the crates and carefully slides it along those marks. There is a series of clicking sounds, which Tor believes has disarmed the plates.
Be ready to run just in case.
There is no alarm, and they are free to liberate all of the goods they can find. Tor grabs a stone with white and gold swirling mist and M.Enforcer's morning star, while Silas grabs a large shield with a face on it. Before leaving, Tor takes some of his forgery paints and leaves traces on the wall where the cracks would be. They rearm the traps and make their way out of the door where Tor carefully relocks it. Skandar uses a Waith Cutter once again to recast the spell that had sealed the door previously. Dabberwick had not let up on the ferry, being a thief and stealing his gold. "I'm innocent. I have nothing but my word to offer as proof."
We'll proceed to the guard station and speak with the captain to settle this.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Do you know these two?
The gnome and the fairy were in a card game and had drunk way too much. Dabberwick did not do well due to bad cards. He always pays his debts, which is why his coin is gone. The drinking makes him forgetful.
Take 'em both away and don't bother the captain with this nonsense.
By the time they get around the corner, he is in a full giggle fit about how fun that was. Falamore notices the very distinct shield Silas is carrying and uses some cloth to cover it from prying eyes. The group heads back to Slick Willie's for a short rest, congratulating themselves on a mission well executed.